subgroups, the environmental justice subgroup, or environmental subgroup. Environmental justice is the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws, regulations, and policies. Environmental justice is an important part of the struggle to improve and maintain a clean and healthful environment, especially for those who have traditionally lived, worked, and played closest to sources of pollution. We know that BIPOC folks are grossly overrepresented in these areas. Environmental justice advocates have shown that this is no accident. Communities of color, which are often poor and routinely targeted, host facilities that have negative environmental impacts, like landfills, dirty industrial plants, or truck depots. The statistics provide clear evidence of what the movement rightly calls environmental racism. Communities of color have been battling this injustice for decades. We must now acknowledge the ways in which inequity touches every aspect of our society, from public health to policing to climate catastrophes such as wildfires and climate change. What's different at this moment is the fact that masses of people around the country are recognizing the interconnectedness of all of these injustices, the common thread, which is inequality. So now the next step is action. With companies and organizations, that means reorganizing internally so that we no longer facilitate policies and practices that support inequality, whether it's among women, people of color, or in regard to the allocation and redistribution of resources. This takes a deep look at every aspect of our community. Racism is so deep in this community, people of color don't feel pulled to visit or even live here. The sports that draw people to Tahoe, such as climbing and skiing, are predominantly white. So when drawing in visitors to Tahoe, it's important to make everyone feel welcome and included. In our local community, we're starting to see some programs that are making this happen. SOS is a program that is including a lot of folks to be able to go out and hit the slopes. The Tahoe Climbing Coalition just launched the Climb Up Mentorship Program and sponsored 20 children to go through the first round, half of which were BIPOC. Our subgroup has also partnered with the League to Save Lake Tahoe and become a blue crew. We're serving underserved areas and going into and cleaning them up. We're doing this regularly, and we invite everybody to come and help us out. Along those lines, when we finish up here, they did give us some cleanup materials. We would love if everybody can help us to do some cleanup. There's some pickers right here, and there's some blue reusable bags. Fill up with as much trash and garbage as we can. Lost my spot. We're looking to continue to support groups who are moving forward in action. We want to increase action and ride this momentum with involvement, education in the community, and through electing public officials that are aware of and willing to address the inequities in environment and tourism. If you feel you'd be an asset to this group, please reach out to one of us. A meme that's floating around right now that I felt powerful enough to read. Vote as if your skin is not white. Your parents need medical care. Your spouse is an immigrant. Your land is on fire. Your child is transgender. Your house is flooded. Your sister is the victim of gun violence. Your brother is gay. Your water is unsafe. Because privilege has not a place in this election, empathy does. The pressure is on, and it needs to stay on. We've seen what orange and the like are doing to our environment, and it's appalling. Vote like your lives and our earth depend on it.